Alright, guys, so with Marvel Spider Man 2 only 60 days away, or 59, depending on where you live, or if you go by the PlayStation Store, which technically says it comes out on the 19th, so the night of the 20th. Anyway, that's besides the point. I've seen on the internet a lot of people have been theorizing Anti-Venom may be in Marvel Spider Man 2 because of Martin Lee being shown off in the story trailer alongside Venom being there. And a lot of people have been throwing out theories, and I want to throw in my own theory of whether or not I think he will be in it and maybe how it may play out story wise. And so, first of all, I want to say I think the anti venom symbiote may possibly show up. Like I said, though, the scenario I imagine it shows up in may be very sort of, it's theoretical, and I don't really think it would happen. Mostly the scenario I imagine in my head is after Peter gets rid of the symbiote and it attaches onto whoever, Norman, Harry, blah 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 blah, whoever, and then after Peter and Miles eventually find out, okay, yeah, whoever's wearing the Venom symbiote, Harry, Norman, whether it's someone else, etc., is wreaking havoc. Say Venom, I don't know, for some reason goes after Martin Lee, or say they end up seeing Martin Lee and Martin Lee interacts with Peter. Say he touches Peter, and that causes the leftover symbiote that's in his system, because that's the same way it happened with Eddie in the comics when he got the anti-venom symbiote. Okay, I gotta slow down. Is that when Martin Lee touched him, it activated the little bits of the symbiote that was in his system and made it anti-venom. So I imagine that's how it would be. Is he touches Peter, his powers activate, and activates the symbiote, the leftover symbiote in his system, and makes the anti-venom symbiote. Though I imagine that maybe it wouldn't be best for Peter to wear it in the case of, if it's still going to go down the route the way the comics work, is that whenever Peter first interacted with anti-venom and anti-venom touched him, his powers were dulled and weakened because of the leftover symbiote in his system from having venom all the way back when. So I imagine probably Peter will rush to try and take down Venom with this anti-venom symbiote, but find out his powers are sort of nulled of the fact of the anti-venom symbiote sort of dulling his powers. If they still choose to go down the comic book route of way the anti-venom symbiote works, which I wouldn't be surprised, because given like we had no clue Doc Ock was going to be in Marvel Spider-Man, let alone get the anti-Ock suit, but we ended up getting it. So I imagine if they do anti-venom, it'd be more of down that route of it's something we were not completely told of until we get to the game in the final boss sequence, where it's Peter with the anti-venom symbiote and Miles versus Venom. Or they could do something interesting is maybe during the boss fight, Peter finds out the anti-venom symbiote is dulling his powers, and he's like, he has to make a choice. Do I keep wearing this and potentially something happens and I end up dying? Or he passes it off to Miles and sort of maybe it's a little like flip-flop where they pass the symbiote between each other. Though I imagine if he chooses to pass it off to Miles, if the symbiote's in there at all, by the way, he'd probably just have Miles wear it the entire time, because it'd serve no use for him outside of probably, sure, helping him being able to take down Venom, but also dulling his powers at the same time, though, which I imagine the anti-venom symbiote may make up for. Though, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to go down, like, subscribe, follow my socials, and follow my Twitch, where I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly Friday. And later today, around maybe like 4, 5 o'clock, I will be streaming. We will be playing Gotham Knights, going through Heroic Assault. And if you all want to say you all go out there and you want to join, you can. Just to let you all know, though, I don't have a good headset, so most of the just be, if we're talking, I'm going to be speaking through the controller. Anyway, that's all for next time. See you in the next video. Happy gaming.